everybody, welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host, Phoenix. Today I have my lovely wife, my beautiful, beautiful wife, Joline and I.
Hi.
You're my special wife.
Oh wow, I'm the special one?
Yeah, oh, what was the text that I got the other day? Yuki sent me a message, being like, do you have a favorite wife? And I'm like, I would never have a favorite. You all are equal in my eyes. You're like, you don't have to lie to us. And I'm like, Jolene. Jolene. I'm like, I mean, that's my Pookie Bear. We're ride or die. If I'm dying,
Truly.
they dying too.
Exactly.
God, I love you. Sorry. I don't want this to turn completely homo, but I do.
I'm glad we were completely homo and not no homo. Could you imagine? I feel like if one day you randomly said no homo, I think I'd be so fucking hurt that I'd bawl.
We're like at the, I don't know, like 75% homo. Not
75.
Not full, you know?
Even. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'll take.
Well, I think if it's full, then I would go over and make out with you, like, actually. But, like, I don't think my partner would like that very much.
Yo, Gingy, can I get a written permission slip?
That's my hall pass. Oh my god. Text him right now. Hey, Gingy. Can me and Phoenix go on a girls trip for a little bit? Don't ask questions.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, Gingy, can I make out with your fiance right quick?
Yeah, for 5 seconds, please. Please, at least 5 seconds.
With a little bit of tongue.
Yeah. God, what is wrong with us?
I don't know, but everything's great.
Yes.
It's in a good way.
Yeah, the moon is in hemisphere or something like that. It's lined up with Jupiter, so...
Yeah, the retrograde and stuff.
Yes. Okay, I know we were supposed to read Baoiji, but we're gonna read that next time, because Jolie and I decided that we were gonna read the Teruteru fanfiction today for no particular reason. We just want to continue this season. What'd you say?
No particular reason at all.
No particular reason at all, we just want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I have them on my mind because I just finished chapter 8, so I'm... Teruteru a little bit on my mind right now, so... Guilty.
Who's on the brain.
He is on the brain. I mean, we just started dating around with 2, I got to see him, I got made fun of by Cameron during that, and then I wrote my fanfiction. Everything's coming out fucking Millhouse. But we're on chapter 15 right now. Do you remember what happened last time?
Didn't they have a birthday party, but like, MC was like, hey, I don't do birthdays because this traumatic incident. And then they're like, oh shit, yeah. I didn't know. Make you happy. And then...
And Mookie threw one anyway. And after we told her no. Oh yeah, we broke up with that stupid twink!
Wonderful.
Good. Everything's... Wow. The grass is greener.
Truly it is greener.
The sun is brighter. The birds are singing. Alright, where's my coin? Alright, do you want to be heads or tails to go first?
Ooh, that is an amazing question. I want to be tails.
Oh, I thought you were more of a head kind of guy, but alright.
I am a head kind of guy, but...
It's tails. That was not the answer you wanted, I see.
I keep trying to overthink it, and then I get the answer.
It's a 50-50.
No, like, sometimes I've done it in, like, prediction-wise, especially with the Baoijis, like, every time I get those, it's because I, like, chanced it. I was like, I have a feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway. Phoenix's point of view.
Type shit.
I looked at the snowflakes falling past my views and smiled. Yeah, it's finally snowing, but that's not the reason I'm happy. I'm happy because it's almost Christmas! I yelled out as I began to pack my bags. Christmas is personally my favorite holiday. It is usually a time to celebrate with my family and friends. Do you like Christmas?
Christmas is good.
Is it your favorite?
I like to say Halloween is because I like the vibes.
Ah, spooky, spooky.
Yes, and I like cosplaying during it.
Understandable. Wait, that's right. I stopped packing and just sat on my bed. I don't even have a family anymore to celebrate Christmas with.
Ooh.
I thought to myself. Damn, that's rough, bud. I went back to packing and then headed out of my dorm room. Hey, Phoenix, I heard Hina's voice call out. Oh, hey, Hina, I greeted. Are you excited for winter break? Hina asked. Sorta, I replied. I really don't have a family to get to for Christmas. Hina frowned. Then where are you going? Hina asked. I might lay low somewhere. I don't know where, I replied with a shrug. Christmas! We both heard Nekomaru yell as he ran past us to the entrance. Damn, he must be really excited for Christmas. Teruteru walked up to us with a chuckle. He's happy because he and his dad does extreme snowball fights, Teruteru explained. I chuckled. What are you lovely ladies doing for Christmas? Teruteru asked. My parents and I are going over to my grandparents' house for the break, Hina replied. I don't know what I'm doing. Might as well just find a place that are warm for me to be around, I answered truthfully. Teruteru frowned, but then his face lit up. Oh, you could spend winter break with me and my mama, Teruteru suggests. My face turned red. I began. Hina pulled me to the side. You better go with him, Hina ordered. I don't know, I stammered out. You don't want to spend Christmas with your boyfriend? Hina asked. Hold up, time out. Since when did Teruteru become my boyfriend? I asked. It's obvious. You two have been close ever since that Thanksgiving incident, Hina points out. Just because Teruteru and I grew close doesn't mean me and him started dating, I rebutted. Hina gave me a smug smile. But that also doesn't mean that y'all can't become lovers, Hina teased.
Thank you, Hina.
What's that issue with Nagito? I'm kind of iffy about dating again, I explained. Okay, Nagito was just an asshole, but Teruteru, okay. He may be a perv, but at least he's more respect than Nagito ever did, Hina points out. He always was the first one to check on you when you were upset. He knows your backstory more than us, and he's a chef. He's a chef. Give him a go, she encouraged. Look, we're just friends, okay? I'll bite on spending Christmas with him, but only as friends, I announced. Yeah, you say that now, but wait until then, Hina teased as she ran off. Have a good winter break, she calls out. I turned to Teruteru. All right, I'll go with you for winter break, I said. Is Mom okay with you doing this? Very. She loves to cook for company, Teruteru explained. I smiled as we both walked out of the school to get into one of the academy shuttles.
Can I just point out, it didn't they didn't say that we were whispering at all, so I'm just imagining that, like, he was like, just 1 second, and just turned around, like, just did a 180, facing away from him, and be like, girl, you don't want to hang out with this kid with your boyfriend? It's so loud, so... no one will follow you.
Teruteru's point of view. During the ride, Teruteru noticed that you'd fallen asleep. He couldn't help but smile in awe. You began to shiver from being cold, so Teruteru took off his coat and placed it on you. You smiled in your sleep from being embraced in warmth. So cute, Teru thought to himself.
That is cute, but will that jacket even fit me?
Well, that's the point, because it's like a little blankie.
Yeah, it is like a little blanket. It's like a baby blanket.
Exactly. I woke up when I felt the shuttle come to a complete stop. I looked to see we stopped in front of a restaurant that has an apartment complex on top of it. I looked at the sign that says Hanamura Diner as we both stepped out. This must be the diner Teruteru's mom runs. I'm gonna call him Teru because I can't keep saying Teru.
That's what I do in my thing. I'm like, it's too much.
When we stepped out of the shuttle, a plump woman with long hair done into a ponytail came out. There's my boy, she greeted in an accent with a soft voice. I can see where Teruteru got his looks and his accent from. Hey, Ma. Teru greeted as she hugged him and kissed his cheek. Then, the mother then looked at me. And who is this lovely lady? Did you bring home a girlfriend? She asked. In red. Ma, that's Phoenix. She's a friend. Teru introduced with his face turning red with embarrassment. Hi, I greeted. Oh, sugar, I don't bite. The mother assured me, you could call me Mama Hanamura. Is it okay if she spends the winter break with us? He's asking now that you're already there?
Yeah, it's like when you have friends over but you want to do a sleepover, so you ask your parents in front of the friend to pressure them into saying yes.
That's crazy. Fine by me. You could come. Mama Hanamura replied. Well, come inside before y'all catch a cold. As we walked in, I was hit in the face with the smell of food. The fact that the place smells warm makes me feel like home. Take her to the guest room, son. Mama Hanamura ordered as Teruteru led me to the door that led up to the apartment upstairs. Your mom's really nice, I commented. She's a very welcoming woman, Teruteru replied with a warm chuckle. I looked over at the wall to see them covered in pictures of Mama Hanamura and Teruteru. The photos ranged from when Teru was a baby to when he was a teenager. I chuckled at one where he had a bowl haircut instead of his pompadour hairstyle. Here's the guest room, Teru spoke as he opened the door. If you need to use the restroom, it's down the hall. Second door on the left, he explained. Thanks, I thanked. Teru looked around the halls. Man, it honestly feels so good to be back home. Teru sighed out. At least you have a home to go to, I thought to myself.
Damn, alright. Can I stop being so fucking negative all the time?
Teru's point of view. As you've settled in, and you walk back downstairs to the restaurant, Mama Hanamura pulled Teru to the side. She's a beauty, Mama Hanamura commented. Are you sure she's not your girlfriend? Ma, she's just a friend, Teru sighed out. But do you like her? Mama Hanamura asked. Teru's face turned red as he grew silent. Aw, Ma's little boy's in love. She cooed as she pinched Teru's cheeks. Ma, Teru whined out. She'll hear you, he whispered. Well, does she love to cook? His mama asked. Well, she's a baker, so... Why didn't you say so from the start? His mama asked excitedly as she walked over to you. So, Phoenix, Teru mentions that you're a baker, she began. Oh yes, I've been baking since I was 5, he simply explained. Well, I was wondering, if you were interested, why don't you work for the Hanamura diner after you and TT graduate school? TT. Mama Hanamura suggested. TT, you giggled out. Mama, you promised you wouldn't call me that in front of company. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting more and more Teru cried as his face turned red. Oh, hush. You know you're still Mama's baby boy. She cooed as she hugged Teru tight. Teru's convinced that his mom is embarrassing him on purpose. Does your mama run a bakery or something? Mama Hanamura asked. Well, she did, he began. Is it still around? Mama Hanamura asked. I'd love to come to it, but... Does she have a name?
What, our mom?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we get to know about our mom's name. Or our dad's.
No, I mean like Teru's mom.
Oh, no, that was never revealed.
Oh, okay. Teru quickly shook his head no, trying to stop his mom from asking about your late mother. Well, it's shut down and turned into a liquor store, you explained nervously. Mama Hanamura's face grew from happy to concerned as Teru face palmed. Oh my, she began. Trust me, it was an idea, you clarified. After she passed away, my dad changed the family bakery into a liquor store, you explained. That's horrible, Mama Hanamura exclaimed. What kind of man... She began before she paused and sighed. Teruteru looked to see the saddened look on her face and then realized she reminded herself of his father. Mama, he's gone. We shouldn't remember him, Teruteru whispered as he hugged his mom. Mama Hanamura wiped away the tears that were about to form and put a smile on her face. Phoenix, would you like some dinner?
Fuck
yeah. Mama Hanamura. What'd you have for dinner?
I'm gonna get it later when Cameron comes back, but we're getting bar taco.
Oh, okay. I was like, you haven't eaten, and then you said bar taco, and I was like, okay, I guess that's worth waiting for.
Yeah, absolutely.
You smiled as you nodded your head. When she walked off, Teru turned to you. I'm sorry, Sheep. You raised a hand up. It's okay. It's a story I've gotten used to telling, you assured him. Hey, Ma, can we go play in the snow for a bit? Teru asked. As long as y'all bundle up real good, Teru, she replied. Phoenix's point of view. We went to the back of the building to play in the snow. Hey, Phoenix, Teru called out. I looked to see him on top of a hill, sitting on a sled. Teru begins to slide down the hill, and as he hit a rock and began until he hit a rock and began tumbling down the hill while being formed into a snowball. All I could think was, oh shit, before I could react. Plop.
That was a nice pop noise that picked up.
Oh, did the pop noise pick up?
Yeah, I heard that.
Anyway, the giant snowball that is Teru crashed into me. All I could see was white. I dusted the snow out of my face to see Teru really close to my face. I guess that's how I roll, huh? Teru nervously joked. We both started laughing as I got up and picked him out of the snow. You're covered in snow still, I laughed out.
Sorry.
First time I've been covered in white stuff, Teru flirted. I looked at him with a straight face, then purposely dropped him. Ow, the hell? Teru muffled out, as he got his head out the snow, only to see me running away. Oh, you're not getting away that easily, he exclaimed as he balled up a pile of snow and chucked it at me. I saw the snowball fly past my head as I turned around to flip him the bird. You missed, I yelled out. Oh yeah? Teru asked before he began to ball up another snowball. I didn't give him time as I quickly chucked it on at his head.
Don't ask me how to pronounce that.
What? Oh, huh? Wanted? I literally have no idea.
I don't know either. I'm pretty sure he does say this in the game. I just don't know. I don't remember how it's pronounced.
You know what? Next thing you know, it was a full-on snowball brawl. Where are you, TT? I teased in a sing-song voice. I heard him giggling and peeked behind a tree. Gotcha. We both quickly threw the snowball at each other, but missed. Teru tripped and fell into me as we both came tumbling down. When we landed, we were making eye contact with each other. Is it me? Or does Teru have cute brown eyes? Not only that, noses were pressed together. Dude, this is kissing distance. We both hear someone clear their throat and looked up to see Mama Hanamura. Shit. We both got up frantically. Nothing happened. We were having a snowball fight and fell, I quickly exclaimed, hoping she doesn't get the wrong idea. Now, if y'all wanted some alone time, y'all could have taken it to the bedroom. Mama! Mama Hanamura lectured. I know I gave you the sex talk, Teru. Mama, Teru whined as his face turned dark red. God help me now. When we got back inside, we sat around the table and began to eat. So, I was wondering, what was the name of your mom's bakery? Mama Hanamura asked. Oh, it was called Sugar Rush, I replied. Been passed down ever since my great-grandma. Well, you are sweet, right, Teruteru? Mama Hanamura teased. Teru let up an embarrassed groan. I couldn't help but chuckle at Teru being embarrassed. I feel like it was the complete opposite to how he usually was at school, and it's honestly cute to see Teru being the flustered one. I actually do enjoy being here. It actually has more of a home vibe to me. Nighttime rolled around, and I was in the guest room asleep while Teru sleeps in his own room. I had to go to the bathroom. After I did my business, I was about to head back to the guest room when I heard someone coughing. I followed the coughing to see Mama Hanamura on her knees, leaning against the coffee table in the living room. Mama Hanamura, I exclaimed as I hurried over to help her up. I escorted her to the couch. Thank you, darling. Mama signed out. Are you all right? You're on the floor coughing, I put it out. Mama shushed me. Look, Don't wake him up, Mama whispered, referring to Teru, before she spoke again. I'm sick. I know Teru mentioned it before, and I want to know if you're okay, I explained in a hushed voice. Mama gave me a weak smile. I'm fine, sugar, she assured me. Don't I need to call 911 and get you to a hospital, I asked. No. I'm not a fan of hospitals, Mama admitted. They're cold and scary. I went to the sink to go fix her a drink of water. God bless you, darling. Mama thanked me as she accepted the drink. For the first time in forever, I was completely worried about a mother. Darling, I've been sick for a very long time, Mom admitted. I remember when I went to get a checkup and they found out I had cancer. Tara was only 11 and the news came, she continued. Did you tell him right after the news? I asked. I waited until he came home from school to tell him. He didn't take the news well and he refused to go to school because I was afraid that he would come home and find me dead, she exclaimed. A nightmare that came true to me. I was 16 around that time, already aware of my mom's terminal illness. My dad was picking me up from school one day. Today was my mom's birthday, and my dad took me to go get her a bouquet of her favorite flowers. You think Mom would like these? I asked. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. My dad asked in an unenthused tone as he continued to drive. When we got home, I ran in hopes that my mom would be in the living room like she usually is. Mom, look at what we got you. Well, my mom was in the living room, but she was on the floor, not breathing at all. I dropped the flowers in shock, and I didn't realize that I screamed out. I don't know how much time I have left, but I still want to be alive to see my one and only son graduate from Hope Peak Academy and come back a full-fledged chef. Mama Hanamura continued. He didn't want to go away to school because of me, but I promised him that I'll be alive by the time he graduates. You really do care about your son, huh? I nervously asked. Of course I do. Very much, Mama replied. I don't regret ever having him, and not even to this day. Unlike his sorry excuse of a father, she muttered. He told me about his dad. That was something I could empathize with, I admitted. Mama Hanamura smiled at me. Sweetie, how much you love my son? She asked. Okay, I almost choked on my spit when she asked me that. That threw me off guard completely. I began. I do think Teruteru is really sweet, and he does make me laugh. We do cook together sometimes, I sheepishly explained. Mama Hanamura chuckled. You'd make a great wife for him, she commented, which made me blush.
Shit. Twirls hair.
Phoenix, can you promise me one thing? Mama asked. I hummed out. When I die, please help Teru with the diner. Mama Hanamura requested. I don't care if y'all aren't married or what. I just want him to have a partner to help him when he graduates. I grew silent for a minute, trying to think. I remember when I was younger, my mom would want me to be the next in line to own Sugar Rush, but my dad pretty much took that dream away from both me and my mom for his own selfish reasons. I've always wanted to own my own food industry once I've settled down with someone, so I feel like this is the opportunity that I want to take so much. I'll accept. Tara woke up to the smell of food. He got out of bed to go wake you up early, only to find the guest room empty. He walked into the living room to see you with Mama and smiled. Merry Christmas, baby, Mama Hanamura greets. Hey, Teruteru, Merry Christmas, he greeted. After y'all ate, y'all sat around the Christmas tree. Hey, I'm sorry I don't have a Christmas gift for you. Teruteru apologized. Teruteru, this is the best gift I could have received on Christmas was spending time with family. You assured him as he gave them a hug. Mama Hanamura giggled, which confused you both. Ma, what's got you giggling? Teru asked. Mama Hanamura points up, making you both look up to see mistletoe. Both of y'all looked at each other, then looked away blushing. Come on, it's the rules, Mama Hanamura teased. Teruteru gulped as you squatted down to his level. You kissed his cheek, and then there was a flash. Gotcha, Mama Hanamura exclaimed, holding a camera. Teru's face turned dark red. Mama, no! Teru cried out.
What really got me was squatting down to his level, because this fucking bitch ass is 4'3".
Oh, so funny.
You know, in Danganronpa 2, third episode, I was telling Cameron that in the report cards, they have more information than the first games, where they have, like, their likes and dislikes. He opened up Teru's and saw that he was 4'3" and started roasting the fuck out of me.
Wow.
I can't catch a break around here.
I'm sorry, Pookie. That man is itty bitty.
He is. He's so small. He's so small, Bean. I heard your I feel the silence. I didn't mean it like that.
Huh?
Oh, my bad.
No. What did you say? I feel like I missed something.
Did it not come through? I said he's so small. He's so small, Bean, because that was like a thing that people would say about like cute things. So, but then I heard you go silent. I'm like, shit, Jolene's gonna roast the fuck out of me.
No, I had no plan to.
Okay, good.
I was like, huh?
Want to make sure that we're on the same page here. Our X's and O's. This was also a good one. Phoenix's POV. That's me.
Oh my god, you.
The Dragon Warrior. It's me. After celebrating my favorite holiday a few months ago, I now had to suffer through my least favorite holiday, Valentine's Day. Honestly, after the thing with Nagito, I do feel pretty sour as hell. However, what didn't surprise me in the slightest was the fact that I heard rumors that Mikan and Nagito were going out. All I could say is, okay, that's on them. I may sound self-centered saying this, but I feel like they're doing this to spite me. If so, they're going to have to do a lot better than that. Hyoko was the one that came up to me with the rumor. Well, she pretty much rubbed it in my face, saying that she was trying to tell me that back when I slapped her. To be fair, she was being a bitch, so I feel bad for what I did, but at the same time I don't. I told Kyoko, look, since the relationship was all a lie, Nagito was never my man to begin with, so I have no reason to cry and bitch and moan over him and Mikan dating. So, starting now, I'm not going to let them bother me, and I'm just going to spend my Valentine's Day selling treats for those who want to give them to a special one. Teruteru POV. Terry was pacing back and forth in the cafeteria. It's just a simple question, dude. How hard is it to ask? Nekomaru asks. It's the fear of rejection that makes it hard, Nekomaru. Terry replies as he wipes his sweaty palms on his apron. I mean, the worst she could say is no, so Kazuichi spoke. Plus, I also want to make the gesture romantic, Terry answered. I could give her flowers, maybe cook her a nice meal, or maybe... there's so many options. I think the flowers are enough, Nekomaru answered, putting in his 2 cents. Yeah, maybe I can go to the garden room and ask the botanist?
Mm-hmm.
If I could buy some flowers. Surprised I didn't just say florist.
I don't know.
Teru explained as he ran out of the cafeteria and upstairs to the garden area. Just as luck, the gardening club was selling roses for Valentine's Day. Teru purchased a bouquet of roses inside a relief. Whew! That was easy. Teru thought to himself. However, those were his famous last words as the bee began to buzz around the roses. Teru tried to swat the bee away, only to make the bee angry as more bees began to swarm around him. Teru mistakenly began to swat at the bees with the roses, which made the petals fly all over the place, until the bouquet became nothing but a bunch of sticks with thorns. A big muscular guy with long green hair and glasses approached Teruteru to capture the bees. Gonta is sorry that bees messed up pretty flower. He apologized as he gathered all the bees in a jar. I love Gonta. That's his only cameo in here.
Aww.
I love you. Come back. Teru wanted to purchase a replacement, but he was now short on cash, which annoyed him deeply. Okay, time for plan B, he thought to himself as he ran into the kitchen. My POV! Yay! come get your V-Day red velvet cupcakes for $1, I called out, holding a tray of 2 dozen red velvet cupcakes that were decorated in white frosting with heart-shaped sprinkles. I looked to see Nagato giving me a box of chocolates, much to my dismay. I thought to myself as I looked away, no, just mind your business. I looked at the corner of my eye to see Nagato looking at me with a sadistic smile. Yeah, he was expecting me to look. Damn it, I muttered out. Hey, how much are these cupcakes? I heard a male voice ask. I looked to see Mondo. I gave him such a feminine-ass voice. Oh, hey, Mondo. They're $1, I replied. Thanks, I'll take 3. Mondo stammered as he gave me $3. How's you and Chihiro? I asked. You mean Chihiro and Hiyotaka? Mondo asked. My eyes grew wide. No, where? You guys... Yeah, we are. Mondo chuckled nervously. That's amazing! Hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day, I spoke. They're polyamorous.
Polytrix?
That's another fanfiction.
No, I just think about polytrix all the time.
Yeah. You hear the word poly, you just automatically assume of huntrix.
Yeah, that's the only one. They innovated that.
Yeah. Yeah, polyamory was invented when K-pop Demon Hunters came out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mondo replied as he walked off. Shoot, what were the odds that Chihiro being in a throuple? I heard someone clear their throat. Oh, hi Gundam, I greeted. Greetings, mortal. I wish to purchase one of these sugary creations of yours. Gundam spoke as his face turned red. I gave him a smug smile. Is it for Sonia? I teased. That's none of your concern. But yes, it is for Princess Sonia, Gundam muttered. I shall take 2, please. Kenna handed me the money and I handed him the cupcakes. Have a good Valentine's Day. Hope she likes it, I told Gundam. Farewell, mortal, Gundam spoke as he walked off. Man, so far, it's nice that people are buying them for their crushes. Hey, Phoenix, Akane greets. Hey, Akane, want a cupcake? I asked. Yeah, I'll take 10. Akane exclaimed. Jesus Christ, 10? Wow, the person you like must have a big sweet tooth, I commented. Huh? Crush? No, I'm buying them for me, Akane admits as she pulled out 2 $5 bills.
Love Akane.
Yeah. I handed her the cupcakes as I chuckled. I honestly thought she was getting them for her and Nekomaru. Kinda thought they would be cute together, I thought to myself. Thanks, hon. Akane exclaimed as she began to walk off, stuffing her face with the cupcakes. It's not like they're required to be bought for crushes or couples. Hey, Sakura, I greeted. Hey, can I have a cupcake? Sakura asked. A bit surprised when Sakura was isn't the type to eat sugar. Really? I thought you only eat protein, I claimed. Sakura chuckled. It's not for me, it's for Hina. She replied. Okay, I was in complete shock. You like her? I asked. She's my girlfriend, Sakura replied. I didn't even know, that's awesome, I exclaimed. Yeah, it's just so we don't show it much in public due to many people being assholes about it, Sakura exclaimed. Hina was worried about everyone bullying me. Oh, isn't that sweet? Not the bullying thing, but like, you know. Well, here, I said. We exchanged the money and cupcake. Thanks, Phoenix. Sakura thanked as she walked off. Man, how did I not see that coming from a mile away? They actually do look like a great couple. Teruteru's POV. Teruteru was flipping through the cookbook trying to find a recipe for a heart-shaped cake. Okay, here we go. Teruteru muttered together the ingredients. Yes?
He's trying to look for a recipe for a heart-shaped cake. But wouldn't it be any old cake recipe and all you need is a heart-shaped pan?
You're right. You get a gold star. Yeah, you're right. You can make any cake, like, any shape you want. He's just being really specific for no reason. Dude, are you sure that this is necessary? Nekomaru asks. Very. Teruteru replies as he dumped the flour into the bowl. Why couldn't you do a card? Kazuichi suggested. That's what I'm doing for Miss Sonia. Dude, give it a rest. She's obviously with Gundam and Gundam only. Nekomaru barked out. Never. She's gonna see how much of a good boyfriend I can be to her. Kazuichi barked out. I'm her prince, not Gundam. Will y'all hush up? I'm trying to pour this damn batter in carefully. Teruteru yelled his accent as he poured the batter in the heart-shaped pan. Exactly, see? Teruteru put the pan in the oven and waited. Teru, don't you think you're going a bit overboard with this? Nekomaru asked. I mean, simply asking her to be your Valentine is enough in my opinion. Teruteru turned to him. I guess, but I just don't want to let Phoenix... I want to let Phoenix know how special she is to me. I'll let him pass on the she-her thing. Just for him. Teruteru admits. It's like... I don't know. I mean, I smile when I see her. I get upset when she's upset about something. And I just want to be there for her as much as possible. Teru, Kazuishi began. I just never met anyone like Phoenix. Teru continued rambling. Teru, Kazuishi called again. And I don't just like her. I think I'm in the... Dude, the cake! Nekomaru and Kazuichi both yelled. Teru looked to see the oven smoking. Paris Hilton! Teru yells as he opened the oven door, only to be hit by the face with black smoke. Dude, dude, he must have cranked that shit to 1,000 degrees. How did it burn that quickly?
Crazy. He's doing that launch. He's like 1,000 degrees for 10 minutes.
Yeah, if you make it 3,000 degrees, it only needs to cook for a minute.
Exactly.
Pepperoni. Teru coughed out. Phoenix's POV. I looked to see the sun setting as I looked at my tray to see that there were only 2 cupcakes left. Almost done for the day, I thought to myself. All of a sudden I began to smell something awful, like something had been burnt. I looked to see Teru walking up to me, half his body covered in black. Dude, what happened to you? I asked. Teru had a look of defeat in his face. I tried making you a cake, Teru answered. Really? I asked. I wanted to ask you to be my Valentine, Teruteru admitted. I tried roses, that didn't work. I tried to bake a cake and I got distracted and it burned up. He exclaimed. I admit, that was cute. Teru, you don't need to bake a cake or give me flowers, I reassured him. Teru smiled at me. I handed him a cupcake. Sorry, I don't have any money, Teru apologized. It's on the house. I told him as I grabbed one for myself. We both sat on the bench, eating the cupcakes. Hey, Cher? Teru spoke. You got something on your face. I began to check my face when he dabbed some frosting on my face. No, he didn't. I know damn well, I began as he chuckled. I dabbed some on his face. Hey, he exclaimed. An eye for an eye, a cheek for a cheek, I teased. Teru smoked as he stood up Sorry, I read it and I'm like, no. 6 feet. As he stood up and looked at the frosting of my cheek. What? I stood there, frozen, as my whole body turned red. I'm gonna kill myself, Jolie.
Look, you gotta finish.
Dude, I wouldn't even let Cameron do this shit to me. Like, I think I would, like, get such an ick. Tasty and sweet, Teru flirted. Not fair, I exclaimed. I'm sorry, but you're fun to tease, Teru laughed. You are something else, I commented. Yeah, I know, Teru sighed out. Hey, I know the day's almost over with, but will you be my Valentine? I asked. Damn right, Teru replied. That's how you should respond if someone asks you out. Like, will you go out with me? Damn right. Yay!
Are we doing one more?
One more. We're at like 38 minutes.
Gotcha. Being's the point of view. Nagito, I don't care who the hell you date right now. Just leave me alone, I groaned out. Why are you even here? I asked. Nagito chuckled. Just to see how miserable you are. Nagito replied. Me and Mikon are doing just fine, he adds in. Again, I don't give a fuck, I sighed. One thing I'm glad for is the soundproof walls in the dorm rooms, Nagito teased.
Okay.
Realized that the relationship you and I had was never one to begin with, I pointed out. That's because you decided to sniff around with that little piggy of a chef, Nagito taunts, referring to Teruteru. I don't know why, but that actually did strike a nerve. All I could think of, just walk away. Just walk away. I ain't got nothing to say. In fact, you pretty much did me a favor by making me and Teruteru's relationship grow stronger. I spoke before I walked off. Yeah, but I also stole him away from you in the start, Nagito insults. I stopped dead in my tracks. Run that by me again? I asked. I figured that Teruteru liked you. So, so, not not did I went along with Mikan's plan, but not only did I. Okay, now I see what they wanted to say.
Yeah.
It was also nice to see the little piggy suffer from heartbreak. Nagito explained. Why this slowdown? Sociopathic? No, just keep walking. You're disgusting, I commented as I walked off. I walked into the cafeteria to see Teruteru cooking in the kitchen. Bonjour, my delectable hors d'oeuvre. What can I serve you today? Teruteru greets with a smile. Okay, I'll admit he makes me smile every time I see him. Hey, Teruteru, I mumbled as I sat down. What's got you down? Teruteru asked. Nothing, just Nagito being a dick. I replied. He was trying to rub Mikan in my face, and then he kept saying that he stole you away from me because he knew that you liked me or something. Teruteru phrase. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was pulling my leg about you, I continued. Yeah, he was, Teru stammered out. Teru's point of view. That's a disagreement, Teru thought to himself. Teru looked out to the corner of his eye to see the saddened look on your face. He didn't know what made him angry more, seeing you upset, or Nagito admitted only dating you just to spite him. Teru felt like enough was enough, and he was tired of Nagito's torment towards you, and he felt nothing but blind rage as he turned off the stove. Guess he needs another trip to the hospital, Teru thought to himself as he grabbed a frying pan and began to walk out the cafeteria. Teru, what are you doing? Teru called out. Teru didn't answer as he continued to walk in search of Nagito. I think it's really funny, like, and visually, because he's, like, walking quickly at the cafeteria. Him being 4'3" on his stubby legs. Just I imagine seeing, like, his legs moving like Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, making the sound effect, too.
Yes. Teruteru didn't answer as he continued to walk in search of Nagito. Nekomaru was leaving the workout room with Kazuichi when he saw Teruteru walking by with fury in his eyes. Teru? Nekomaru began. Teru continued walking. Nekomaru noticed that he was wielding a frying pan. Hey, should we follow him? Kazuichi asked. It looks like he's about to clobber someone with that frying pan, he points out. Might as well, but secretly, so he doesn't know, Nekomaru whispered out. Teru's point of view. Teru was able to find Nagito and two other guys hanging out behind the school. Nagito! Teru called out. Nagito looked at Teruteru with a smug smile. You sadistic little ignorant hick. Teru insults. I'm guessing she told you about what happened, huh? Nagito asked. Damn right. What gives you the damn right to mistreat her? Teru yelled. Yo, what's with his accent? The redhead Leon asked with a snicker. All I can think of every time I hear about Leon is how you wanted Cameron to cosplay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he sounds like he's from the countryside, the blonde-haired boy Fuyuhiko adds in. Why do you care so much about him? Why do you care so much, Do you like Phoenix? That's none of your damn business, Teru yelled as his face turned red. Now let me tell you here. Leave her alone or I'll give you a worse ass whip than y'all ever receive. Teru threatens with its accent and pops out. Is that a threat? Nagito asked. It's a promise. Teru growled. Oh my god. You growling now?
Don't worry, kitten. Daddy's got this.
Alright, then consider this a warning, Nagito announced as he snapped his fingers. Fuyuhiko and Leon came charging at Teru, wielding a metal bat with a brass knuckle. Where did Teruteru go? Oh, Phoenix's point of view. Where did Teruteru go? I began to look around the school for Teru, but no sight of him. I went to the gymnasium to see Akane practicing her gymnastics. Akane, I called out. Have you seen Teru? I asked. Nope, Akane replied as she stuck the landing. Have you seen Nekomaru? He was supposed to be here 5 minutes ago. I shook my head no. I was telling Teru about Nagito and he stormed out of the cafeteria holding a frying pan, I exclaimed. Akane's eyes grew wide. By what you explained, it sounds like Teru's gonna cook up some ass kicking. Akane states, my eyes grew wide. Teru's not capable of fighting. Shit! We have to find him, I exclaimed. Nekomaru's probably with him as well. Akane and I darted out of the gymnasium, only to bump into Sakura and Chihiro. Shoot, Sakura, Chihiro, my bad. Akane apologized. What's the rush? Chihiro asked. It's Teruteru. I think he went to fight Nagito, I exclaimed. I keep saying exclaimed instead of explained. Have you seen him? I just got out of class, so I don't know where he is, Chihiro replied. Me either, Sakura adds in. I just got through training. I began to go completely worried. All of a sudden, we heard a lot of yelling coming from the back doors. Yo, there's a fight going on! World Star! It's 3 guys against... Oh man, little man's getting creamed. Is he?
Well...
They also matched the description of Teruteru as we all hurried to see a crowd of people by the back doors. I couldn't see past the crowd as I jumped up to see what was going on. I can't see! What's happening? Maybe you could see if he wasn't so short. Sakura was the only one tall enough to see. Her eyes grew wide at what she was seeing. We have to help him now, Sakura yelled as we began to push past the crowd. When Sakura was able to get past the crowd, Sakura saw ran at Leon at full speed. Pow! Sakura knocked Leon to the ground, knocking him out cold. Kazuichi was defending himself against Fuyuhika with a pipe wrench while Nagito was busy punching Teruteru in the face. Let me through! Let me through! Let me through! I yelled out. Nobody moved out the way. Oh, to have Sakura's strength. I had to find another way to get out to Teruteru, so I ran in front of the school. It may be the long way, but that's the only way I could reach him. Teru's point of view. I was on the ground getting my face pummeled in. All I could see was Nagito's fist and the psychotic look in his eyes. Teru! Teruteru heard Nekomaru yelled as he tackled Nagito to the ground. Teruteru couldn't move. He was too injured to move. The last thing he saw was you finally approaching it with tears in your eyes. Teru!
Thank you.
Teru, it was too late. He was fucking dead.
The story ends there!
He was on the ground unconscious and severely injured. I got down to my knees and began to shake him, trying to wake him up. Get up! Get up! I cried out. Sakura, Nekomaru, and Kazuichi all stood there panting, covered in bruises and had tears in their outfits. I looked at the crowd who was just standing there. Don't stand there! Someone call 911! I screamed out. I'm on it! Chihiro announced as he pulled out his phone. A lot was going on. I was laying next to Teruteru crying. Miss Monami and Headmaster Kirigiri, fuck, I can't fucking read.
Kirigiri.
Ran out to see what was going on. Chihiro was calling an ambulance. Shit just got real. Teruteru, please wake up, please! I cried as I didn't leave Teruteru's side until the ambulance came to take him away. I followed the paramedics to the ambulance until one of them stopped me. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we can't allow you on, they spoke. I looked to see Teruteru's eyes fluttering open as he reached to me. Teru's point of view. Teruteru's vision was going in and out. Last thing he remembered was being carried into the ambulance and crying. Your point of view. Phoenix's point of view. A day went by. Me, Nekomaru, and Kazuichi all went to the hospital to visit Teruteru. When they called for us, I hurried to the room to see Teruteru's unconscious and hooked up to a heart monitor. The condition he was in broke my heart. Teru had a black eye, a swollen lip, and a dark black bruise on his right cheek and a couple of cuts on his arms and chest. Why? Why would you fight him? I cried out. I didn't want you to get hurt. I walked over just to kneel down on the side of his bed and cry. You idiot. You fucking idiot, I sobbed out. Please be alive. If he's connected to a heart monitor, how would you not know he's alive?
Yeah. He's in a coma.
No, what? You still have a heart monitor. It goes beep, 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 beep. All of a sudden, I felt a hand on top of mine. I gasped and I looked up to see Teruteru, awake with a weak smile. Damn right, and an idiot. Teru began. An idiot for you.
And this is the part that I would slap him.
That shit would piss me off.
We're here, though. We made it. Did you enjoy it?
I think it was. I think it was fun. It was fun, especially that first one.
Yeah, dude, the first
I like
one
that.
was so good.
Mama Hanamura.
Yes, Mama, so precious. It's the time.
I was not gonna say Mama Hanamura like 14,000 times, so it just became Mama.
Yeah, it's okay. We're in the timeline that he didn't eat his mom.
You didn't have to remind me.
I'm reminding you. It's my job.
Oh, Lord.
Who knows? Maybe he didn't. It's never been confirmed. A lot of the stuff that they say that they did was they gave their family over to Junko for her to test out the different executions for the first game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
What the fuck?
So honestly, it could either be A, he ate her, or 2, she got executed testing something.
Oh Lord.
So, I mean, both options are bad, but I'm hoping for number 2.
You're hoping for number 2.
Well, like, I don't want him to be, like... Know how mortifying that would be to have eaten your own parent?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, that happened in, like, South Park one time.
Sick, twisted, and disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But this fanfiction, man, I eat good. I go yum 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 yum, eat.
I could hear you munching and crunching.
I be munching and crunching. I'd be like, I'm like a dog with a bone. I'd be munching on that shit, getting every last piece of meat off of that.
You're like breaking the bones open, getting the marrow.
Yeah. I thought you cut out a little bit, so I thought you said you're over there bricked up.
No, breaking the bones open.
My bad.
Are you?
I can check. Hold on. No, not bricked.
That's so fucking funny.
Just to be sure, I did check. I am not bricked up at the moment.
No brick. Damn.
Yeah, there's no bricks in here.
What a shame.
I know. Damn, what a shame.
Why'd you suddenly become British?
Sorry, I was thinking of Gordon Ramsay. How he, like, whenever he eats a meal, he's like, damn, what a shame.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you know, and speaking of cooking, let's see what the wheel... Oh, wait, we're not doing wheel. That's right. I forgot!
No wheel.
Baoiji. Promise.
Luigi.
Next week.
Luigi.
Yeah, we need to see him with the vacuum and be sucking up all the ghosts and stuff.
I thought you were just going to get at sucking.
He's sucking and fucking all the ghosts right now.
I didn't say all that now. He's got other people to be fucking.
Yeah, like Bowser.
Yeah, his almost husband.
Yeah, his almost husband that I need him to get married by now.
His boyfriend.
We're gonna be almost done with that, like, soon, right?
What, the Baoiji?
We're like 75% done, right?
Oh,
God. I thought we were in the home stretch.
2/3 done.
2/3?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were like almost done with it, damn.
No.
What chapter did they get married?
I don't know. Look, I can't tell you. I didn't finish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't. Also, real quick, I just want to point out there, the Gummy Bear album came out 20 years ago today, to this date, July 14, 2006.
But it's not gonna be uploaded today.
I know, but like I want to say it though. We're living in the past.
Oh God, I can't keep living in the past.
I know. Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores. Joline, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
I look forward to Tuesday every week.
Yeah, I do too, because I know I'm like, shit, I'm almost done with it. I'm like halfway done with my work week. I'm gonna see my Pookie, we're gonna yap, we're gonna beat some dead horses. We're gonna read gay shit together.
Ugh. Could you imagine horses being alive?
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta kill the horse before we can beat it.
It's so foreign.
Oh yeah. Also, real quick, I know this is completely off topic, but the way that you were acting for the OC, like being like, no, I can't believe this. It reminded me of like the fact that like when we get together again, we need to like read fan fiction and like act it out. Because I think the way you delivered it, I'm like, shit, I can see you being like, no, please, it should have been me. Like type thing, while I'm like sitting there like pretending to be in a coma.
Yes, it's so fucking funny.
Yes, we need that. But there's a playlist with all the other Wattpad book club reads that are in the past, including with Joline. There's Honey, there's Says, there's Lego and the Weirdo. So if you want to see that shit, go check that out. Also, last one, me and Lego reading a Vox X reader that was just a bunch of love notes. So it's like a little bit of a one shot. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. It was really good and really yummy. If it's supposed to be a 9-minute read, we stretched that out to 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was so fucking good though. It had twists and turns for no reason.
Oh, that's so interesting.
It was so fucking good. Because it was like, they were writing notes to each other, so like time would pass a lot in between the notes. So me and Lego be like, yo, what the fuck happened in between this note? And then like in a later note, they'll tell us, and I'm like, whoa, that's what he did? Because like one started off with like, we're going on a date with him, and the next note was, I can't believe I ever liked you. And I'm like, whoa, what happened? Turns out he was kissing Valentino and got caught.
Not Valentino.
I know! Tongue down throat, everything.
Oh, what a whore.
I know, being passed around. Any final words?
I don't have any final words. I'm speechless.
Because I'm here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, type shit. Anyway, my name is Phoenix, that was Joline, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Oh.